And my granddad passed away, and he had diabetes, he had the high blood pressure, he had all these things. But you look at my granddad was physically better than me. These are the problems that we have, and some of us don't even know we're walking around with them until something happens. Now, they're the sort of things now, this crisis, for myself now, I've started to look at my diet. I've started to make sure I get out and do, whether it be a walk. You get away with a lot when you're playing because you're fit. But when you're actually not playing, you have to take care of yourself a little bit more. I would say my mum's healthier than me. You see, my mum, she's very healthy. She looks like my sister rather than my mother. My eldest kids are sickle cell trait as well. Now, what happens with them? Are they at risk as well? We don't know.
I was just going to say, those issues that typically affect black people and historically have affected black people, I'm sorry, there's no way that football would appreciate and understand to be able to put measures in place to look after the players first and foremost, and then obviously for their families and extended families.
There will be underlying health issues if you've got, say, diabetes and lupus, and you're quite clear about that, you've got that. But underlying also suggests quite clearly that you may not know what's going on.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? So externally you might feel great and feel fine, and then something like this rare pandemic comes along, and then bosh, you're in trouble. If you think about the rates that people are dying, there's got to be a high percentage of those people, I would imagine, that thought they were fit and healthy.
Yeah, 100%.
And sadly, they're no longer with us, because the professor that I mentioned who's going to come and help the National Health Service with the inquiry, he's Jamaican. So he's an eminent professor, he knows the terrain, and hopefully his experience and his cultural background should help him to help the rest of us.
And that's why it's a massive medical concern. You know, they're talking about tests, but they're talking about tests for coronavirus. You know, so what if, you know, the players and even their family members are not able to go to the doctors at the moment and test for other issues that actually they may have, or someone has passed away in their families and they're concerned.